Hey Rosemary, so this is your video tutorial on how to put your makeup on. So I just showered and I put together this palette based on what you're going to get in the mail. So when you get it in the mail, you're going to open up the tins. They're magnetic. You're going to put Candlelit first. Then you're going to put White Peach. If you read on the back, it has the name of it. Olive, which is the dark color, your contour. Ruby, your lip and cheek. And then I would keep the eyeshadows on the other side just in case the powder, you don't want the powder to get into the cream. So you have Cupcake, Chai, Soulmate, Basic, and then you had one more. You had Philly, I think, a dark color. So I left one out, but I'll show you what to do with all that. So you also got one brush. It's called the 3D brush. This baby can do everything as far as the foundation is concerned. You said you already had an eyeshadow brush and an eyebrow brush. If you end up needing those, just let me know. So first thing you're going to do is take the big end of this brush. Remember, these colors are very pigmented. So we're just going to tap into the first one, which is Candlelit. That's your main foundation. Press it into the skin. Bum, bum, bum. Press, 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 press. Remember, we don't want to swipe. So I have a lot of sunspots. I'm kind of put that all over. Then the next thing you want to do is take the small dome end of that same brush. You're going to go into Olive, which is your contour, the dark color. We're going to tap into there. We're going to start right up, like where our ear connects in. We're going to come down, make a Nike swoosh right under our cheekbone and swoosh up. We stop at kind of the center of the eye. We don't want to pull that down. Remember, we want to push ourselves up. It's almost like a little facelift. Nike swoosh. Pushing up. Because I do self-tan, I'm going to put some down here to get my neck to come in, have some color. We put a little contour up here. Obviously, we're going to blend all that. You could also put a little under your lip, and you could contour your nose if you wanted. Then I would wipe that brush off. I keep a towel here handy. You're going to use that same brush to go into the second highlight color, what we call the concealer, the brightener color. And that is White Peach. So you're going to tap into there. That comes down the center of the nose. A little T up here because we want to brighten the center of your face. Here, here. Corner of the eye. Come down like a little triangle. We don't want to get into the crease of the eye, so we come up here. Here, and then I would cover my eyelids. Most of us as we get older have discoloration. So that is your main foundation colors, right? So we have our contour, we have our main highlight, we have our brightening highlight. Next thing you're gonna do is go into Ruby. I would just take my finger, or you could take a brush, put above the contour. Right? And then you can put some on your lips. Ruby's beautiful. Then you take the big end of that same brush. I would wipe it off. And then I would just start to blend. When we blend, we want to push down into the skin to mix it. We don't want to swipe. So we press, press, press. And if you're like me, my eyes are old. I have to really look in the mirror to make sure it's blended. The more you practice this, the easier to get. You can do it in 3 minutes, I promise. Karen does it in 2 to 3. Any spots that you, like I have a spot from my skin cancer surgery. So I'm going to go up here and touch that in. If you feel like the spots under your eyes still have some blue, you could go back in and dab, 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 and then re-blend to take away that. So that is your foundation. Now, you're going to flip over to your eyeshadows. Cupcake, you're going to use your eyeshadow brush. If you don't have one, this one is, it's 22 bucks. It's worth 22 bucks. It's double-ended. We're going to go into Cupcake. Tap, tap, tap. Put Cupcake all over the lid. That's your base. Then make sure you use a fluffy end. You're going to go into Chai. We're going to tap, 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 tap. Now, this is the important thing. You're going to keep your eye open and windshield wiper above our hooded eye, right? My eyes are hooded too. My mom had hooded eyes. Keep the eye open, windshield wiper above. The last thing you want to do is pull the eyelid down. So make sure you keep it open. Then you're going to go into Soulmate, which is the shimmer. You're going to put that in the center of the eye, come into the corner of the eye. Look how beautiful that is, right? Wowzy. Do the same thing here. Blend it. Okay, next thing. Take some setting spray or some water. You're going to go into Basic, which is a little lighter brown than this. I forgot to pull it, but it's a little bit lighter than that. You're going to do your eyebrows. You're going to come up, make the shape, come down. Take the spoilie and push the color up. Again, you have a much lighter color because your eyebrows were lighter. But make the shape first with the powder, the eyeshadow, and then push it up. Final thing is to take some water, setting spray, go into your line brush, go into Cocoa. That's going to make your liner, and do what I did. Remember that tight line thing I did where I put it on my hand and made the line? Then you come in and you tight line Cocoa. Oh, Lordy, I got some lipstick on my head. Don't do that. And if you do get a little lipstick on your head, you're covered up. And that is it. You know me, I gotta have those lips on. So that is your palette. That is your brush. I am here if you need me. I would be more than happy to come over and help you with whatever you need, or we can do a Zoom or whatever. But this video will always be saved. You just go back. Once again, you keep doing it, it'll become that easy. Let me know if you have any questions. And thank you again for ordering.